Hey guys, Surfing here. So I'm back. Hey guys, Surfing here. So I'm back with more of Ghost Trick the Detective. Last time we learned about the manipulator, and there's definitely something going on with the dancing guy. So there's 2:55 a.m. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. The scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Okay. I see myself. There you are, Commander Sith, finally. Sissel, where you been, my good man? I'm looking everywhere for you. I'm even more confused. Little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. But your people, they sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, but we've fulfilled every one of your conditions to our little deal. Alright, do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? Talk about it when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. Look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. We've just had a report, sir. White's been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we're very close. We're now disconnecting the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Okay, so it is a sub. Wait a minute. Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. You could never stop me. See ya, sucker. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. They better talk to him. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Alright. Do you think you'll wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? Guess he's been dead for very long then. Let's go ahead and go back 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. That's where I'm going to find my answers. I can't run away from it. Alright, so obviously, other Sissel had a gun to Cabanella's head, which is why the call happened. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Ugh. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Does it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Was that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. To the Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl was right there where I was running. Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never thought of taking a hostage. It's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. I'm with Cabanela. And finally you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? You hadn't done what you did. I never pointed a gun at that kid. Huh? I'm so proud of your spotless record. My case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth, me and Detective Jowd. But tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? All the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. This kind of guy you are. Got nothing to say, you never listen anyway. Yeah, there it is. That's a ghost trick. You gods. Now then, Inspector. Gonna make a big red stain on your spotless like coat. This is another condition of my deal. What about everybody who knew about Temsic? Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Oh, you woke up? Come on, tell me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela, he's awake. Head is spinning, baby. You might understand the Cabanela character who just got shot is me. That's right. You're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? Yeah, I guess so? You couldn't be, could you? Huh? Girl, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? That's what I've been trying to figure out! Guess just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. Came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. There's a very important life here, somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Okay. Don't missile with us this time. First off, that's a good boy. Not sure it's the same thing. Just pick up with control. Okay. So you're a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, parts of the dead, yeah, but I can control living creatures. Okay, that's the same as us. Anywho, I think you better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's talking to me. It's confusing there's two of us. Okay. He realizes you were here? Things might get a little sticky. Right, better be careful. Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers to the dead? Examine the book first. Now this bookshelf is lined with books. This one on top is bounced so precariously, it's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch it for him. Rock the helmet? Uh-oh. Well, what's going on? Never seen the ghost world like this. His powers are blue. So you're here, are you? You sense my presence. I notice you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face. You might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it. Everything, including the life of the police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot. Okay, so this other mean knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't knows what you just did? You're practically shouting, "Look at me, baby." Because it might be hard to save under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. It's about every one time. Okay. I can't reach there. Can't dial. Okay, so I can do that. That's not helpful. Nope. Okay, so light's too obvious. Can't get down there. I assume swiveling the light's not too obvious. The gun. What's the matter? Let's bring blood smart a bit. Pain. Okay. Finally, you inspect come down. All right. Okay, so I missed my chance. I'm going to die all over again, man. But what can I do when he's right there watching? It's not just standing around. When in doubt, just keep moving. That's my secret. Yes, I know to just keep moving quite a bit. Just try going everywhere I can, look for a path. Right. Nope. Okay. Did notice that he slams the kettle. So... Oh! If I'm in the kettle, I'll get knocked to the floor, right? Okay, now I can move. There's that room again. Look at this place. It's where we had the initial setup that was mimicking the birthday thing. Including the gun. I wonder what happened here. I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. Now, there's another death lying hidden here. What, another death? Did I tell you from the start? They said there was a very important life valuable to the nation here. The superintendent, right? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in white coat, baby. Yeah, Pigeon Man. Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Not here. Okay, move the hoist. There we go. There's his body. This is some kind of device. First observation. Sorry, my memory isn't working. Yeah, mine doesn't work too well right now either. I do remember seeing somebody use this equipment, though. How do I get there? There we go. Another double one, huh? Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. Never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? So one crazy character in white coat that I know of. Professor, huh? Okay, he hasn't lost his memory. Not the type who likes losing things. Never mind that. Cabanella, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Telling you like you didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? This is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Like you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't got his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. And Wayne, I'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. Or to change your fate, that is. Are we already in the past, man? We can go back even further. I've done it before. I don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanella. If we go back further, maybe we'll find a lead. Alright, rewind. (2:42 a.m. Maintenance Building Basement). Okay, so that's that machine. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft, I can leave now. It's completely dead, but just like I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead, he's just not there. True form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect, it's a spirit. It's ridiculous. Heh. So you figured it all out, huh? A clever man, Inspector Cabanella. It's really true, you're... There's a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. So, just like you said, I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel, a shell. I control everything, the shell, people, just like I control the just Mr. and Ling. So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? Pretty conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll leave this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Give it one turn this time, he'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! Is that dynamite? Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? Put it all out tonight. Have my baby shoot him, have his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? The medical examiner. Remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. So he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. He'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him, give him the body back. Wasn't gonna let that happen, baby. Saw through their plan, eh? Noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. He was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? Let him smuggle the corpse to this room. So I could find the source of his powers. Of course, never my wildest dreams, so I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said the spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. Yeah, so how the hell is he still there? This Sissel. Other Sissel. Guys, it's going to get confusing. Okay. If that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Unless, of course, Ray was lying. No time to think now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Well, let's see this first. Alright, man, jump in there and stop the explosion, would you? It's enough for you to say. What should you to say, too? Stop the explosion will just mean some other way. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man Red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. Most likely impossible to boot. The explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. What do you propose then, Prof? Pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say, sheesh, what's with all these people? Hey, who jump in there and do something? Okay, so I need the Cupid. First off, it's no use, I can't open it. Let's find the Professor Sting on it have anything to do with it. Looks small, but I'm pretty heavy set. Sounds so proud of that fact, too. The store? Such a pity, too bad it doesn't open downward. Someone's life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. Door that opens downward, eh? Can't reach that. Fool, what do you think you're doing? Just thought I'd try it out. You're going to set the contraption in motion. Oh yeah. Just thought he'd blow me up is what he thought. Oops, that's my bad. There aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. What is this thing? This device has that meteorite data entered into it. Yeah, I should probably just say manipulator. It detects temperature, radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? But sometimes it's important not to think about things too much. What a sorry pair. Okay, let's put it down. Okay. Not a whole lot I can actually do. As I've already noticed, time is running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know. You know? There are a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. Looks like it's all over. Let's find another path. I'm sort of at a deadlock here. Sissel? I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. This was the frail-sounding call for help. He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile, but strength that surprise you. There we go. No, he's asking you to find him. Or he's carried away, no less. Almost out of time. Should I look for him? Okay, obviously that's a missile. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sissel, there he is again. Farewell. This little pal was carried away. Where was he? You should try to find him somehow. You should look around, you know, from corner to corner, baby. Now what, maybe I should start over? Not a whole lot of places I can look. So I definitely need to get down there. Oh, seriously? Unless... No, that doesn't work. There. Sissel, here I am. Oh hey, it's Missile. What are you doing there? Do we have to ask? Seriously, you're really going there? No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Can you help me out? Of course. Here, let me come join you. Okay, here I am, Sissel. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Gross. Okay. you remember how to use my powers? Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right? To be precise, I swap things that look like they have the same shape. What's the difference? It's being carried away by the wind flowing the river. I realized something. If you look at things from different angles, it looks different. You know, that's a pretty good point for a little dog who came in with the sewage. Things that look like they have the same shape? Hey, let's stop that explosion. No, we can't do that. Let's take care of that man in red then. No, we can't do that either. We can't do this. We can't do that. What can we do? We let the explosion happen. We rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. Your powers are the key to all of it, Missile. I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. It's talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Okay, the explosion needs to happen. Got it, I think. No? So to save you without the other me noticing. No, of truth is just as the explosion occurs. Do this so I know we can. You just exist here as this little doggy's powers. Okay, after fate change then. What am I missing? Those Greek guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel? No instincts are starting to surface. If you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. Be some kind of rat piece in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. Big commotion, eh? Swap that. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. With that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Okay, so that's important somehow. suspect. Got it. No, it's actually nice that I did not have to kill or harm a rat that time at all. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, ugh, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. Don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. Okay, Professor saved. Can't believe it. Don't actually pull it off. So Inspector Cabanel, I couldn't do anything to help you. There I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. No matter, I enjoyed the show. Magic disappearing act, that is? Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, like a normal magic trick, I'm the one who managed to vanish without a trace here. Okay, the phone book. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. Just remember the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor just Mr. a real fright. That phone call, yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister? You really shouldn't be mean like that. What's this lively little creature? Now, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. The poor little girl, taken hostage. A cold twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute, Miss Camilla is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla, a hostage? What's a hostage? There it is. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now. We couldn't get very far we tried before, am I right? This time it's different, right, Thistle? That's right, with us working together, it's a whole different situation. Save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella's upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. Thistle, go up first. Thistle, I'll go up first and wait for you. Okay, so our goal is to get up there. Got it. Okay, Love Dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. Has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Alright. Obviously, that's a bit much weight for that pigeon. There you are, Sissel. Start for the weight missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. Just jump in there and stop firing, would you? Oh, there you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. Stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. But this time around, it's to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanel without him noticing. Oh, it's even worse than last time. Dude, jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap ZR. Right, first things first, let's see what all we can actually do. Knit hat. Helmet. Okay, so obviously that gives the same shape. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, yes, this one can't really do anything at the moment. Oh, do you see that? I bet Sissel turned around. Have to call him that? Yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. It's the only time he takes his eyes off of me, too. So when they do it now. Time to take the first steps towards saving the Inspector. Swivel. Rot. Oh, come on. See this character in white, shoot without stopping, guy firing without noticing. In other words, let's fire the bolt will be the key to this whole thing. Nope, not what I'm to do. Was that? Okay. So I thought I screwed up by half. Still doesn't tell me what I need. Unless... First off, what do you have to say? He's a little scared right now. When did he die? He's already dead? He died 10 years ago. He flew well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Why did you go to the trouble? Why did you go to the trouble shooting him at all? So almost up, that's enough chit-chat. The situation has changed slightly. These last bit seconds are our chance. See the shape. Oh, look at that. Right on the hook. I love knit hats, so warm and most of all soft, and it's going to have the same shape as the bullet. Got it. You know, I'm looking at it. It has the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Oh, I thought so. It's gotta be. No, not what to do. So when it shoots too late. Okay, I'm gonna get shot again. Oh wait, our chance is coming up. Last split second, right? Leave it to me. Look at that. Bull's hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. That's our chance. Get the bullet right now. Solve this little thing with something else. What? It's our only hope. So that'll be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. Just double check. I legitimately... Hurry now. So the hang bullet with something else. There's gotta be something here with the same shape. There it is. Swap. I don't think he noticed. Looks like he pulled off another magic disappearing act. Now I say again, I love knit hats, so warm and most of all soft. Did I do alright? You did a fine job, little one. Saved another life. I'll keep doing it too. Over and over. Well, I saw in just these 4 minutes. Gave me all the answers I've been looking for. Our research these past 10 years in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. I believe a story about a manipulator. So we pursued ourselves, just the 2 of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. I have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Missile. There's a certain guy I have to follow, too. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanel, the man read left. And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. Are you feeling, you old crazy character? Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. This is pray the boys came through for us. Damn, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. Well, it looks like both their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, can't call it a complete success. But in any case, you still have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. Better talk to them. Now that's the plan. I have a feeling you're going to be more helpful. Mr. Superintendent? Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I've always been junkyard superintendent, you know? Used to be part of the police. Police, huh? I was a detective, as a medical examiner, I investigated victims' cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment, died instantly, that's what the police report said. No signs of life. He was definitely dead. I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished. He was behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. That's what I've been chasing all night. You tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. Unusual corpse first. So the way I can describe it too, it was an unusual corpse. He was dead, alright? No question about that. There wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. That's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. Huh. Never the chance to solve the mystery. It's because the corpse up and vanished on us, so he manipulated his corpse to get out, obviously. The morgue was well guarded, nobody could have stolen that body. There's one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? Getting up and walking out. Got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. Saw with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. Didn't even feel when he slammed his fist on that stove. Who left behind? Corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. Got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? Used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. Go to that park and test the spot where the meteorite fell. As I expected, I detected the radiation coming from that crater. It's the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? Okay, Cabanella. It was about a year ago to I'd say. This man in white came dancing to my research lab here. There was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby? Or you'd be calling anybody an oddball. So investigating the manipulator case then. And I heard there was a man who quit the police force to slay the meteorite. I heard that. It was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we're just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. We knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. Those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. Source of my powers not of this world. That's what put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsic were somewhat connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Okay, that actually explains a lot. Alright, Camilla, anything useful? Knew things were going to end up like this. I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. The way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I'd be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. It's right there within my grasp. Our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. What do you think about his spotless record? It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. So you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Okay, so obviously the meteorite is the key to the ghost powers. I get that. Revenge. Like I mentioned, revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and he wound up dead. Only has himself to blame. What about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Take Jowd pushed me to the corner when the girl was playing in the park. And finally you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Yeah, this is the part we need to know. Yes, 10 years ago on that day. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. Hold in a young man, important witness to our investigation. And I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. If you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I see we're going the tragic villain route then. Just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. Didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It's only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. But it's too green. Pushed too hard, I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That's my first mistake. I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanela, got a minute? She wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. Ooh. How could you? Use my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, you never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Manipulator? First found out about the manipulator's existence during certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. They wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast. The case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those two inmates at the special prison, eh? Kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. Then, finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans to leave this country tonight, on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. The submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if its powers were to fall into their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. Now they have that little girl as a hostage, Camilla. But to stop him before he leaves the country. Okay, so we have the phone number there. The question is, can we actually access it? This spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Your life, eh? After all, because of my record, I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. Because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation to the manipulator case. Ah, manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course, why else, baby? Just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed, there was definitely something more to this story, some secret. did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. When I finally found the answer, it took 5 long years though. The manipulator is going to prove that Zhao's innocent. An incredible determination. Okay then. There's one thing I just don't understand. You're so determined to help Detective Zhao. Why do you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Yeah, that makes sense. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. He himself has to be executed, you know. So man, the law had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. Hence taking him to the Justice Department. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I need to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? There's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Oh, what a little misunderstanding. Maybe we'll come around, give it time. There are more important things to do with our time tonight. Okay then. That contraption in the basement here. We'll let it try and help Detective Zhao. That's right. Zhao and I worked together back when we were the Force. These are reports of this case to try and recreate the device. Yeah, it was definitely better that way. It's just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Mio told Zhao it did something she shouldn't have made an impossible move. Added that part to the device I created. Putting a part that would allow Keep It to rotate, otherwise it wouldn't fire. That must mean somebody manipulated Camille's contraption. As a result, it proved to ourselves the manipulator actually existed. Yeah, you also killed Lynn. Inspector Cabanella! Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. Must sound like a real villain. They display your image of me. That cool cat inspector you always look up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry, I just heard. You're chasing after a man all this time trying to help Detective Zhao. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. Something you didn't have to be involved. That's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. My body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha ha ha! Hi, Zhao. A joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Zhao. Mr. called off the execution order. What was at it? You let Detective Zhao go free until tomorrow morning, too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. Here you go again. You've always been like that. Make everybody else run around, and then you swoop in at the last second. Zhao. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. Been waiting so long, Detective Zhao. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Yeah, I did see that. This present you gave me is just what I needed, thank you. Glad you like it. Right, I actually forgot about the watch. Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You have to go find that man. Need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, the phone line doesn't work. Use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. You wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. But you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving Inspector Cabanela. It's almost dawn. Not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever, but now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reason, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we'd shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness, but it's almost dawn. New illustration, new background, another new background, new song, another new song, more illustrations, save, continue playing, because as long as I'm playing I don't have to hear the fireworks out there. Then kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, you're listening? We need your powers. Let him talk, we'll be waiting for you. Alright, so we can go there. Wherever that is. Control room. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. We should be thanking you. The other end of the phone line, I'm finally going to find all my answers. I better go. Single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. That single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. I just reached the center of the web. Welcome to the Unoa, Detective Jowd. My detective sense must have gone rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. Use your phone? Hope you don't mind. Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? How do you find us, my man? Maybe the police knew where the Unoa was going to surface, confound it. The detectives had a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. That makes sense, actually. The bullet the man Red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Okay, that explains some things. I have a little something for you. Got it. The watch is the tracker. Cabanela has given me some pretty weird presents in the past. They always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Cabanela, I hear he's an excellent investigator. Oh, wait, where's that man Red? He was on the submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? Of course. You can relax, that's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Oh boy. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me, just please let her go. Bah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's what we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. So what's behind this precious bargaining chip here? Bargaining chip? Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers. The meteorite fragment. What? What in the world is that? The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk tisk? What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. What in the world? Our room just vanished. Detective Jowd. Where'd he go? Oh, not this again. What now? I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I better find them, and fast. Okay. Telephone. Is this, so you're here, huh? It's Missile. Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. I suppose that shock was a minute ago. I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. Well, with my loss of memory, I can't say much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Think that trusting those girls can sniff them out? Sorry to say, I don't think it can. Why even bother to ask? You do have the power to swap objects. Let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it. Okay, we have Missile. Got it. Yeah, it's honestly amazing. The telephone is ringing. Wow. It's Miss Camilla, I just know it. The person knows is practically screaming at me. I think you call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet. Nope. Okay. There we go, swap that. Okay, obviously I'm doing things right. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! That black hello came off the hook. Uh-oh, I better answer it fast. Black hello, I like that. There we go. Hello, is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. But she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... She said Lynn. Miss Lynn. You better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. Yeah, I've always assumed it's the same as the Black of the Prison, where I can only move in within this area. And there she is. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Miss Camilla and Miss Miss Lynn. Poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Should I keep you waiting, little lady? Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla, Miss Camilla! And Missile too, I'm so glad to see you're alright. Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What, my voice? That's right, Camille has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. So it was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla. I'm so glad it's born your little doggy. Hey, Missile? Can you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? See what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more. And then, I better do something about the detective lady. Yeah, so I thought she's dead again. Okay. Can I talk to you a minute? Yes, Sissy? Can you tell me what happened to you? I still can't get over the kidnap box. What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Well, let's see, after that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine. She was already in the submarine by then, eh? I thought to myself I had to escape. Next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Camilla! So relieved. I don't remember what happened after that. She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. Yeah, she's been through a lot. Both been brave. Alright. Time to find out what happened this time. Okay, gotta turn the wheel first. Got it. Oh, Sissel, you're here. Lynn, wonder what happened here. I don't know. Huh? Just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you would know in that case. Where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? Room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. That's all making even less sense than before. After we left the Super's office, we followed after that man in red. Tried him with that radio transmitter and Inspector Cabanella fired him with a bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. Then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. For a long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. We'd take care of the telephone line and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Now that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There's a flash of light all of a sudden. Next thing I know, it's dead. Oh boy, it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Alright. That's 4:22 a.m. Camille, are you okay? I see. Manipulators here, huh? Camilla? Hello, Lynn. We're the detective now. It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Oh well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Get Camille back. She has nothing to do with any of this. But I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. not from me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? It's execution. Well, knowing him, I have expected as much. So I was waiting here with this, waiting for him to show up. Would it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. For revenge? Nobody could possibly know. Would I... What in the world? An explosion? Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Yes, you have. Look out. Revenge, huh? It's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not, you're not him. She's right, I'm not him, am I? He's going to shoot Detective Jowd. As Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. Yeah, we did. Okay, that's annoying. So let's see, the cause of death this time is a mysterious explosion. Pretty up for a dead woman. You know, detectives love a good mystery, it's like a shot of vitamins. What do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I should look for a way to stop the explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Find clues like a dose of minerals to detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Okay, that answers my question. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing we saw. Here, 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 here. You just can't get the line to work. It's funny. I figured use the phone in the past somebody was calling. What are you talking about? We're supposed to be off the hook first, silly. Look at me, I can't do it. I don't have any hands free right now. So please answer the phone. So I'm done, you have to do it yourself. Okay, so right idea. I'm just like turn the handle. No clue. There we go. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed? Say that's not how I planned it. Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right, I better check it out. Oh, anybody there? Anybody still there? Get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up, why don't you answer? Anyway, coming for coming, we're leaving. Okay, let's go there first. I may need to come back later, but it doesn't hurt to look. So it must be true what they say. There are restless ghosts on board. Maybe the phone book. Wait, is this the same? But does it? I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who's he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, who's this sub just lost one of its crew? Guess it means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. So underestimate us, I have fresh bargaining chip. Okay, yeah. Detective Jowd. What's going on there? So this little deal go down once before. Just a moment. And Red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Alright. I don't get it. What's happening? Decide to conclude the deal without the other party present. Just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Huh, but it's cheating. We have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? Okay, yes, this is the place I thought it was. Okay, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Budge me, it's broken. Well, I guess I have to alert right now. If I tried to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. That one lowered. Nothing's happening. Sure, somebody should do something. Is this some kind of ornament? It's very clearly not an ornament. There it is. Okay. Ah, the Temsic fragment, you're mine at last. The objective has been achieved. Now detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Sissel, what just happened? The control room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I better hurry along. Before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. You know it will be his coffin. And there's the bomb. Okay. They lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. Aha, so that's the cause of that giant explosion. Huh, what is? Don't tell me there's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo, it's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. Looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. I'll do something before the torpedo is fired. Let's try the lever. So time's gonna launch. But we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? If the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. What was the I hope at the end, the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here goes. Oh no. I knew they were being too nice with the rats on the last one. Came along for a ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. This will keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here? Okay, let's see. Operate. These outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. Spinning black things, right? Surely the spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. It must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Okay, so I can stop that. Detonator. This looks like just this thing. Again, sorry, Haven. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what's that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop this torpedo from exploding with this. Admit I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. Before we can do that, so we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Okay, so how do I move the rat? You know how the torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Ah, detectives sure know a lot. So I'll explain what's in the book. On impact, the fuse in the chip is depressed. Then it turns itself the detonator. Detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Detectives sure know a lot, or not. Okay. Probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it, the torpedo will explode. Oh, better be careful. You know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere. Safety device, huh? That sounds promising. Put the safety device on before this thing blows up. Yeah, still have to figure out how to do that. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just timed it poorly before. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Oh, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. Operate. There, we come to the safety device on. We did it. That should keep this torpedo from exploding. There's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo's still at the submarine. Looks like the submarine is still okay. It changed everybody's fate, including the little rats. Thistle, we did it. What's the matter? You still look unhappy. Stop the torpedo from blowing up. We still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess. Guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway. Guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. I noticed the Keller. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. I'm going to stop this death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Oh. Where's he being through the hole where the torpedo hit? Gotta get him out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Okay, we have time. Better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here. Doesn't have the power to stop that order from coming in. So there's a torpedo. Bands, starter. Bunch of wheels. Okay, so I guess I need to do this. This went out, but this machine apparently still works. Fortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. I'm begging its movements to help me create a path. Alright, operate again. There we go. Lynn. Camille, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. Sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla. Yep, thought I heard you. Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We gotta get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. Camilla. Miss Camilla. I'll get you out of here. It's the last thing I do. I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. Better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Oh, the flashlight works. Oh, that flashlight. Sissel, he's here. Up you go. Glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. Better get out that door as quickly as we can. Won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. Water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Oh, there's a ladder. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea, let's try it. Oh, by the way, yes, I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Do you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Okay, so can't do anything there. Alright. Doubt the handle's going to help me much. Okay, never mind. Lower the switch. Perfect. Did Sissel, thanks. Eek! What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something? I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now it's just taking things too far. Also, it's probably just a dead battery. Let's see. I don't know if you know this, but I don't really like the dark. Never mentioned that before. Not only that, but I can't swim, neither can Camilla. You have mentioned that. The flashlight Lynn's holding. I'm going to use my powers to turn it on. Does this actually work? Oh, okay. Hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. What we have to do... Let's get to that door and we're safe. Eek! And there goes the flashlight. Oh great, we're sideways. Ow. What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. Can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, the latter could be true. Oh boy. What now? The water shore is rising fast. Come on. I have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Oh well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Yeah, I see Missile. Sissel, there you are. How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course, after all. Looks like anybody knows how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course. Right now we have a time limit, don't we? Whether it's a hard time limit or not, I don't know, but dang, I have a time limit. Obviously that was pointless. Swap those. Yeah, can't reach that. Okay. At this point, you just use looking around, so alright. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Now this can move. Let's have to operate the starter. Okay, these pins sticking out from me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Okay, I see what I need to do. It's a ladder thing, isn't it? Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. You can climb them? If someone Camille, I could probably do it easily. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camille behind, are you? Just be quiet for a minute, Missile. These pins sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Okay. Not gonna be that simple, huh? how much is stressed out is related to how large the fans are. So my arms are full, my legs are free. Just move these pins so they're a little easier to climb if you could do it. In order to do that, you need 3 different sizes of fans. Okay, so the top one I think needs to be on the bottom. Oh, the water's still rising, it's up to my knees. It's freezing cold. So hold on, better create a path and fast. Hang in there, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Okay, we only have 2 medium fans. We need a 3rd fan. There we go. Stairs. There, how about that? Hello. Yeah, the music is really good in this game. This is great. Nice staircase for me. There, hurry, I don't think that water's going to wait for you. Oh, that looks bad. Ouch! Okay, just gotta get the steam out of the way. The steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? There's no way to go around either. Can you do something? Of course we can. We have to. I can't get up that way. Missile probably can. There's a thing called water. Look what it's done. Huh? This letting go is chilling me to the bone. Now it's taking me a steam hot enough to melt a person. Boots in my coat are soaking wet. The water just pours out of them when I move. Do that water treat you like that? Here, let me lap it all up for you. And remember not, Missile, it's salt water. So she's starting to get crabby. Achoo! Okay, I'm working on it. Look at poor Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. They're mystified. I don't get it. Anyway, I think we're going to need your powers here. Gotta do something about those steam pipes fast. Leave it to me. I'll demystify the situation in no time. Careful there, little doggy. Don't get overconfident. I'll try going up. There must be something I can do. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get you up. Look at this. If I swap the pipes, change how the steam comes out, huh? I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? Each pipe sprays out the steam a different way, eh? But that'll come in handy. Okay, bad idea. That water again. Wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about the steam. Look at me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Nope. Don't see a way to get you over there. There we go. Okay. Now what can I do? Turn the wheel? Okay. Missile, I need you. Of course. Come on. In other words, getting really close now. So I can see all that well with all the steam here. I'm supposed to switch the pipes around so you can get across. That's right. Don't give up, Miss Lynn. Like it's really starting to hurt. Okay, I need this. So by closing this valve, shot the steam flow to that first pipe. Yeah, I already figured that part out. That good? Here, how's that look? Looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. Look, up there. If I can just make it to that door, I can escape. How in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. Don't yell. You can yell at me. Missile. I'm gonna yell at you when you're so sweet about it. I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yeah, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Are you being sarcastic? Alright, what can I do? Okay, so it's the hook there. Okay, at least move this time. Move the hook. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Okay, there were lighter things that couldn't move, but I can move two bodies. Ugh. I have an idea. Okay. So I can't do it. Open it. Hurry. Is there a way to ask for something? Okay, I'm going to guess that I can't actually do this. It's no use. I can't push it. It must be stuck. Oh no. I think I see the solution. No. This way. Oh, never mind. What in the world? Eek! What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn, the little lady, suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. New illustration, new song, new illustration, save, continue. The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely, along journey to the bottom of the sea. Then the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. At the very last second, something saved them. Now looks down at them quietly. Ed is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Eek! I assume you're a manipulator. Sure enough. So you managed to survive, detective? Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there? You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course, what else would explain those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? They wanted to get revenge on us. Don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Really? Even the saw has the glass? Says, who in the world are you? Says, Sissel, look at you, what happened? I don't want to image myself any longer. Can't remember who you are? That's right. Came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. Oh, never mind, it's the other. Okay. It's us who has the glasses. But tonight I thought it was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. Huh? You'll remember really soon. Who you are and who I am too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth, or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? If I show my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Because good, it's all over for the submarine. This engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? They had to deal with those people. They betrayed me, I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. Didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, would you like to hear more? Time? Another effect of the meteorite's radiation it has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. The fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? And it's also strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It's about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the day. Sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Takes that meteorite fragment. The very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory existence. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separate my life and death. Which is why you're able to stay so long. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. My body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? It just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me ever since that instant in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. But think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess as soon as the incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. And they bypassed that effect by basically shoving something in and ripping it right away. Okay. Radiation's power effect. It's 10 years. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. They've kind of got something figured out. Meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. In my case, swapping objects. Exactly, apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. It seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? Makes sense. The day 10 years ago. The fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? No, you might be right. Yeah, because you were in the crater. Are the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Okay, I was actually expecting that one to change. Revenge. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? All went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. That's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. They kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? The objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Huh? Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanel and the Junkyard Super, they were slated to be wiped out too. As it turns out, yes, so were you. I was one of their targets as well. They stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. They had one more final target. Lynn. You, detective. Me? One final target. You weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago? I never thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay. Just a little kid playing the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight I invite you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. It's the shaking head, okay. Then you manipulated her to shoot the gun into possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. It's such incredible power. It's the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. Junkyard was equipped with security cameras, and you'd be one for murder. That's my plan anyway. Okay, and then that group got there. Okay. They had other ideas, they simply wanted you wiped out. But then, they threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. That'd be us. I shut up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. Then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. The first starting chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. The inspector caused me no end of trouble. Why are those people targeting me? I never even heard the Temsik meteorite. Because they're looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later. Okay, that answers some questions, but raises more. Also, we're still not out of the woods yet. That's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. No cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook the phone line and there's no communication cables down this deep. Wait for the submarine to be a coffin. Be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. Not buying that. I think I kind of understand now. We've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling cut off from the world all alone in a submarine? Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea? This must be how you felt all along. Win? Camilla! Is it true we're stuck here? What? Oh, if my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Camille, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? Something I don't understand. Why'd they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsik fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why'd they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. Guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. No idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. Oh good, you got that. So tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the Inspector in White. That's right, Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. The bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? You should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? Should we be able to figure something out between the three of us? With our powers, right, Miss Lin? Right. Oh, and wait a minute, what about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Alright. Operate the control panel. And open the door. That seems like a bad idea. Notably, I cannot talk to the manipulator. I better not open this. That water would come gushing in, I bet. Such a peaceful mood at the moment. No need to throw cold water on it. I won't go so far as to call it peaceful. Yeah, I didn't think that's gonna work. No. Control panel. Alright. What's this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin with the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. That sounds heavenly. I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? This guy made a deal with the said country. Anyway, looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. That may be fine. Telephone. I can move within the ship, probably. Yes. Torpedo room. Torpedo room, huh? There might be no torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Okay, you're going to use a missile to ram the control room. I don't know about Ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jout up, but something like that. Go to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. The first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me. Here are the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. Just turn on the backup power. We have to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. Alright. Okay, there's missile. Switch won't budge when it's broken. Don't think the entire device is broken though. That works fine. Only I can move this switch. Find a way to move somehow. Can do it with my powers alone. Okay. Missile, we need you. What happened to these 2 ladies? And it's up to us and our powers. What? It's no time to be standing around and sure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. There we go. Oops. Okay, there's the missile. There we go, that torpedo looks serviceable. Also on this end too. Something's odd. What is? Command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. Nope, I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop onto the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Already set the torpedo's course. So head toward the command room where Detective Jout is. Those things after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. The instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. You'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, it's flat out tell us plan to return, huh? Okay, come on, missile. Missile? I'm sorry, I can't go. What? I just can't. How can I leave? Can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camille behind. Can't do it. Missile. Stop the switches so the missile can be launched. You have to do the rest, Sissel. Can't do it either. Can't ask Missile to come with me after that. Understand exactly how he feels. That's fair. Where do you go, Missile? What? But Miss Lynn? You staying here won't change our fate. If you go Sissel, we'll be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? Just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'm right here waiting for you. Okay, so we do get Missile. Good. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla. And hence why there's 2 cores on the missile. Okay. That's a good boy, Missile. Torpedo. I guess... Are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yes? Never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. Glad I met you, Detective. We're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right, we promise, little lady. Of course we will. Never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. As strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. How can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, 12 seconds are up. Detective Jowd. But that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him. Better not, you might break your teeth. Also, how? The command room has lost power and it's sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Jowd. Oh? Hold on a second. Okay, I can't do it yet. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. Well, you made it here. How's Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. Told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa. The submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You? You fought us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Hi, Danny. Are you... Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. Those people that you know were calling you Sissel. It's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Can you do me a favor? Let me ask you some questions. I've been trying to find my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. There's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jowd? Right. First off, about Yomiel. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. Don't mean to brag, but it's one of the best in the industry. That's why I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? Let me guess. Project Temsic. This project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal is to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. So let's join the project by an agent of the government. Doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. To me, it just sounds like another challenging job. I know it's got to be related somehow. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. You can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. Never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It's never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. Then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. Yomiel, okay. This guy who built the core of the system. Police arrested you, and then that incident happened. You escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. The way Detective Jowd? What was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after her death. So sorry, Yomiel. Well, you know, it can't be, because I can't remember which one was which, but either way, this has something to do with meteorite. Real motive for revenge. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. Nobody knows my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear. I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. The overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. What do you know it was like to lose everything you cared about? What do you feel the same pain I felt? What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was planning my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. Which backfired on you spectacularly. The deal. Some just don't understand about that deal. Sure, powers would be very valuable to them, but what do you get out of the deal? A new life. Life. That's them for two conditions. Number one was that they helped me with my revenge plot. The second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth, a new beginning, eh? I think here it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just want a physical receptacle for my soul. A name, an identity, an everyday life. I want to grow old in a society that would accept me. Finally, I want to die surrounded by a loving family. This kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask the national government to help me. The response, in the end, was betrayal. They're making their moves more carefully than expected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about. You had no idea they were doing all this. Not at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why did they just steal a hunk of Temsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. Reports submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanel and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then, they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? Just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Are you kidding me? Tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them? No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Okay, fine. The park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. At least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Start with what? Bring Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What good will that do now? Well, you promised. Promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camille we'd save them. Can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then, back to 4 minutes before your death. Rewind time. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There's only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. Okay, that explains some things. By the way, I'm not human, Detective. I'm a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? You're just using technology. It's just plain off. Get that a lot, Detective. Why do you go to all this trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Camille, forgive me. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Am I going to get to use your powers, final? Because I noticed that they very specifically gave me a third color when showing it. Huh? What is it, Detective? Wait, Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Just change his shell. Give us some kind of lead? I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. Spy cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. Oh, is it coming through? When the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death. Wait a minute. When is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. Another reason I'm playing this is because it keeps me from having to hear it. We get there, let's move. Rewind time. Fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and I saw it. I followed death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. What I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. New illustration, new song, new illustration, new illustration. I will be looking at these all later. Save. Save. Save, continue rather. Final chapter. Yeah, we went back a couple of times, so I had a feeling this was something that's going to happen at some point. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsic meteorite fell. Wasn't sure exactly how it would happen, or who would be going through, but... Travel back through time, now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. There's Baby Lynn. I mean, not baby, but you know what I mean. It's ready. Hold it. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Eek! Just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Okay, that cat's shown up before. Oh, Ken, shoot, you might get hurt. Okay. I have an idea. Are you okay? You alright now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? Just doing my job. Gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's a Temsic meteorite, eh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. Changed over her face completely. Can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. The meteorite fragment doesn't get him? I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. You might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Trick time. Okay. First off, now how are we going to save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that'd solve everything. Our sweet potato is almost ready? Ha! She's not going to budge from that spot. You know, it makes me wonder. Little girl all in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Alright. It's ready. Hold it. Okay, there we go. I was actually going to try to see something. Alright. Really? I can't get that far? Okay. There we go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright. Wonder what is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable, it's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. At least that's sure making me want to try one. Okay, that's not that helpful. Yeah, I can't get over there. Turn up headphones? What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Really startled her. Blech. Even made her drop her sweet potato. I don't know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her face changed, albeit ever so slightly. Okay, good. Rock basket. No. No. Ah. Oh, it sprays a different way than I thought it did. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that sweet potato. Big scary sweet potato. That's not sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. Look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape. You're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, missile. Okay, here I go. I'm going to need your help. My help? Yeah, I get it. Okay. Actually, no, I don't. I can't swap. It's about time for the meteorite to come down. Oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. Looks like both paths and face can be difficult things to change. Has to be a way. Together, you and me, I'd be able to do something. Thought it's fine. I wonder why he's using the past tense. Ah, I got it. Okay. I think. Got it. There we go. Oh look, the lamppost is bending. It hasn't broken yet. Whereas the wonder it hasn't snapped. Just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, Tempsic fragments smash through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mito sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Okay, so I'm stuck there. It's about time for the meteorite to come down. Or a missile, I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Alright, here we go. There, how's that? Oh, the fragment's course changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. Now it's changed. What's in its path? Oh no. In its path? No. Jowd. Ugh. Detective Jowd. Tempstic fragment shot through his leg. What? The course was fate weren't over yet. Ugh. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down. No. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. All of that happened. Missile, the bullet is stopping midair. I'm here inside the bullet. No, it's swapped with something. What? With what? Like a Jowd? The spirit fragment is what made you pull the trigger. Won't let you become a murderer. But to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. Must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, come on now. Oh no, we stopped the bullet. We still couldn't save him. It's not true. I feel getting pierced through the back when I've changed. I'm still alive. What? Not dead? I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your favorite death has changed, but still. This feels just too painful to watch, in every sense. I don't think so. So as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. We were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Oh no, come on now. Look out. Look up, you gotta get out of there. Damn, my leg won't work. It's all over, we're out of time. Just land. It's not over yet. If there's anything else to swap with. And we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time. If she dies, we can do is possess her corpse. We can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased. Her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I'll let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? What if we work together? Okay, finally. I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel. Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. I'll gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. Remember, you'll only have a split second. Got it. Now it's your turn, Missile. Swap them. Got it. What on me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. The hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Okay, swap that. Now, how do I use you, Manipulator, Yomiel? It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? Let's see how getting a second or two helped. That helped, alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him. You know what my power is, right? Yeah. You can move bodies. Manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ow. You gods. Ah, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. Look, it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister? Just doing my job. God's the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. And on help's coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. Came to, my body was already moving all by itself. As if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Hey, mister? Found this kitten, it was over there. Okay, this has been bugging me for a while now. If a certain thing ends up happening. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago, it's probably a stray. It's kind of limp, is it okay? Oh no, I think it's unconscious. That's funny, it doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? Oh, it is, isn't it? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. There it is! Sissel? Name's Sissel X in my head. That's my real name. These long, only 10 years. You're my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? I did notice the cat at the junkyard, so I was actually wondering. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kid that wandered to this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it. Somebody please look at me. Oh, kid? Shoot, you might get hurt. Somebody please reach a hand out for me. I just only died at the time. I lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. Next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten. No recollection of who I was, lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and the man got his body back. I went back from the morgue. There's somebody else I just had to go see. Just one more time. Took control of my body and hurried to her house. But just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Emil." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. Told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. There was nothing I would do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. First, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. Then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened. I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. So, were you also... When I got my revenge on Lynn, I'd see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. Left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The Black Cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It looked very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. You borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? I wasn't able to control her completely. First bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temstick radiation. That's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. As it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. We were in the bag the entire time. The true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? Yeah, because you and Emil was the lamp, right? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? Simple. Because I couldn't if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Ever think about individual differences in the powers we get? No, you can't be the lamp, because you can't do that. Who the hell's the lamp? They control all kinds of things from the living to the dead, but even so, There's some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If you do those things, it would save your life. Not only that, I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. Just tag along with you. Yeah, see. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. For your death, akin to Sissel's fate. And just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this last fate to be averted, eh? So, Yamil, what's your plan for revenge and failure? Yes, I'm glad too. I think I don't understand it now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood, she shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. I knew 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. Can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camille again. These past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? No matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I had no intention of running away from that either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel? Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. Before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life from my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yumio? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yumio. Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again? I wouldn't stand if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. Never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Zhao. What was the birth of a new beginning, and now? We're each going back to our own new present. Say goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths will cross again. Wait. Before you go back to a new present, I want to thank you. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything's turned out as I had hoped. We're grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, it's only a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'll tell you about another version of tonight's events. Are you a different version of... You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? She would have died near a Temsic fragment. Let me tell you a story. A story of a little creature Whoever stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Stole a wooden box from the ceiling, hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. Desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress. That's when a miracle occurred. Wait. Well, look at that. The power's dead. But how? He doesn't really understand himself. Not yet, anyway. With all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. So you're... As the answer to this question also raises more questions. That's right. So, Ray was Missile? He died inside the aura of that strange energy. Unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. This wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. Because he can't be Missile, and then he went back. He went back to the world 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. Wait, so then you are... Okay. What? Decided to wait it out. Decided to wait until that night came again. That's the other version of the story of this night. The story has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the face of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly, and then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. This time I'd grown old and my powers were weak. Society needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You're able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why don't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? Watching the man in red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It might not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. There's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning I had that power. How do you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we met before, on that night the first time around. What? We met before? Listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost road past the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness is twisting and swiveling desk lamp. And my first day on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I shot that night the first time around as well. You lost your memory that time too. Just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. and then you disappeared. Way over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. So I decided that this time, use that desire of yours toward mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. To guide you along the right path. Doing that, we would both benefit. Namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yamil. What? Give you the information you need to know to set you in the right direction. And then I give you a time limit. A time limit. Okay, so you were lying about that, obviously. So right as you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. Which would mean no one would get saved. The man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. But then you mean the thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up? A little naughty of me, I know. Just want you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. Hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. I'll just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These passing years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile. I believed in you. Always knew you could do it. So you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. So the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody else knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to the new present. Huh? How come it's dark? Let's turn on the lights here. The way it's supposed to work. Were you surprised? Bet I was. You really scared me to death. Yippee, it worked. It's even my birthday today. It's my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I'm surprised for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Child. Dad, you're home. Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. Someone just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. Yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Haha. How are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is a symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who'd have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? You gave me this badge? I just knew. It was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? Now that I'm a detective, find out where that destiny will lead me. Haha, that you will, that you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. You know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Alright everyone, let's start the celebration. Hey Mom. But you're just like me. Destiny led you here somehow too. So we meet again, Sissel. Cool, I'll take a look later. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they're all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. Huh. Guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. It looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Oh, I really like this. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it is my birthday. I'm also glad that I managed to know nothing about this. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked... Oh, birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones, nothing like a baby. Well, I missed what something said. I saw something about Missile. Yeah, managing to be able to play this completely blind, great. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. May not even be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanella. What kind of example is the Inspector providing for his men? Yeah, clearly there's stuff interspersed here, so obviously I'm letting this go. Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? You're going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. Took a part-time job here again, just so you could eavesdrop? Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Thank you for that, Danny. La la la, I've never cooked this way before, so exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek, curry, and curry something. Is this really necessary, this new curry chicken menu item? Oh, curry chicken, then probably. Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Oh boy, I don't think I'd eat another bite. So excited is this very best customer anyway. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Amazing. Is this where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Strong husband, do you have any ideas at all you could give me? I've heard some juicy stories, seen discretion from the minister, perhaps? Not now, let's talk that way in front of our darling angel. Here's this dodge in mind of my darling husband. Hey, the relationship's a lot better now that that didn't happen. This deal's going quite well, how I must say. These grapes are quite good, my man. You know what is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. We were forewarned, sir. Gad. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? But we nearly died right just now. I was wondering when they were going to show him. Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll. And there he is. So apart from charging a mission, protect the rights of those who live here. Right, this couple. Is the day you know he's finally getting out. Everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. No, we're not. Let me show you a new dance that's been passed down our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it. And there's your meal. Okay. 10 long years, Emil. Your time's up today. Young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Thank you, Sissel. Aww. Okay, we'll assume that's it for the scenes then. Oh, that is so good. I'm so glad I managed to play this completely blind. I don't know how I managed to play it completely blind, but I'm glad I did. Oh, I actually can't skip it. Also, still can't get over that this is the RE engine. Yeah, when I told you guys that something I wanted to play, and you guys were so excited for me to play it, I knew I had to stream it. Oh, I'm so glad I did. Oh, the donut. Oh, nice. So I could definitely see more gameplay with this, and it's something I'd definitely like to see happen. Yeah. Never any guarantees, but it's always nice to see that they think about stuff like that. New illustration, new background, new music. Okay, I have not looked at extra set all yet, so let's actually look in there. Challenges. I am missing 10 challenges, okay. %, or whatever this one is. Huh. Okay, so there's definitely a replay value here. Illustrations. I want to take a look at these. There we go, okay. Oh, yeah, the level illustrations are nice. God, this took me way too long to figure out. Also, I do realize that it's Mino in the background of that cell now. I wasn't expecting that. Also, I love this design. Once I figured it out, I liked it. It just took me so long to figure out. Way longer than it should have. Huh. Very, very early design on that on him then, huh? storyboarding. Okay, so I get more stuff for completing certain puzzles. I'll do that more later. The range version. Memories. Alright, so got it. Interesting. Ghost puzzle. Ah, got it, okay. Neat. That's stuff I'll mess around with on my own time later. Okay, again, very glad I played this. Very glad I did not know anything except for the very basics of it going in. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Have a great time. Bye, guys.